What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more hardcore, and we're back with another tune from Formek, and we're going to listen to a track on one of the first records I bought from Formek. I think I had one or two before this. I know I had the No Mortal Ever 10-inch before this, but I did get this very early on, and before I became friends with Roberto, because I remember when I talked to him in the early phase, I was like, oh, you know, I have some of your other records, because I had purchased a record from him on Discogs, and in the course of that exchange I explained that I was a big fan and I had bought some other records, and I remember mentioning this one. So in any case, this is a tune on Cenobite. I'll keep mentioning it, one of my favorite labels ever, like any genre. It just combines the atmosphere and the acid of so much of the music I like with the driving power of like old school hardcore. So again, what's not to like? This was published in 2018, all tracks written, produced by Roberto, and I believe mastered by him as well. Again, he's very much a technician in the mastering studio in addition to producing. And artwork, again, by Danny Tribe, aka the Twins Artcore. He does a lot of the artwork on their releases in the sort of general cluster of labels that I'm interested in, which is to say, not only Cenobite, but Overdrive and No Pizza Rave and so on. In any case, we're going to listen to a tune which I believe is properly called System Deactivated, and the reason I say that is because on the label here there's an S thrown in there, so it looks like System Desactivated, but I see on YouTube, including on like the Cenobite account and their posting of the track, that is just listed as System Deactivated. So I believe that was just a typo. So in any case, I was talking to a great friend of the channel, Tassos, about this tune recently and just about Formek's music in general, because Tassos had actually, reminded me. And, we talk about different artists and we'll go like, weeks or months, and then we'll kind of come back around and talk about another artist. And he had come back and said, man, Formek's work really is special. And I was saying, isn't that the truth? And in the course of that conversation, this tune came up. So yeah, I think it's everything I just mentioned. It's atmosphere, it's got some mystery, some danger, it's got wicked burning acid and thunderous percussion like Formek does, which I would say is, head and shoulders above a lot of hardcore that I hear, which isn't even a knock. I like so many different producers, but I've said it before, when it comes to kick drums and bass lines, I really do think he's like at the very top. So big shout out to Roberto. We're going to listen to, as I said, System Deactivated. Though, again, just a note, on the label here, I think it's misspelled as System Desactivated. But yes, this is Cenobite Records, 2018. Oh, and that's a little faster than default. I apologize. Okay. I mixed a set recently, Sometimes you forget to put it back to the default. Great set opener is just like the fire is lit. Feels like we're traveling through space at nearly the speed of light. Nearly missing asteroids and other hazards. It's just like the perfect Cenobite style. It's like, this is the kind of stuff I expect to hear when I get the Cenobite record. Almost like a full moon wolf kind of feel, like. hurricane, just engulfing everything. Up a little bit, like it's very mysterious, it's wicked, it's driving, and then it's sort of like it grabs your attention with the ferocity because some other elements slide out.
Realities are starting to collapse.
That zip line is like, again, it's exactly the kind of things I think of when I think of Formek's work, when I think of the early hardcore that I've found my way to in the last several years, and when I think of Cenobite specifically, it just has that, it's futuristic, but it's also a bit dangerous, a bit wicked. It's like there's a lot of tension, and again, those type of hardcore synth lines are, I think, indicative of the flavors that I speak of and that I enjoy so much. So once again, big shout out to Roberto. I mean, honestly, like, he's the kind of artist, and I mentioned this before, and there's some in the world of acid techno that are very much in this realm, like Chris Liberator, The Geezer, where it's like, I don't need to hear the tunes first. I can buy the record, I can be confident, and even if like not every tune on the record like is instantly in the conversation for my favorite tune by this artist ever, I know it's going to be quality, I know it's going to be good. So again, big shout out to Roberto, big shout out to Cenobite, and yeah, ultimately, I don't remember if I've reacted to either of the other two tunes. The title track, Claim Your Destiny, another fantastic track, but yeah, this is one where actually a tune on the B-side is maybe my favorite. It's, like first among equals, so yeah, big shout out to System Deactivated, I believe. And yeah, ultimately, like I said, I'll check and I'll see if I've reacted to either of the other two, and if not, I'll definitely come back and do Claim Your Destiny soon. So anyway, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.